Yo, this is D,
And this is Mo,
and we're Pigweed,
and you are listening to The
the
Loud Spot.
loud spot.
Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking loud spot!
Dawn is officially back. Did that thing end early? Did that intro song end early?
It looked like it did.
Yeah, that's because you altered it, remember?
I got it. Okay, I'll alter it again. I just realized that's been altered for a little bit now. Okay, Dawn is back with us on the show. Yeah, do you have a round of applause button? No?
We did. You have one in your nice nifty thing that I bought you that you don't ever use anymore. So
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was about to say I could just ring the right answer bell and
yep.
There you go. That's make believe that's a round of applause. I guess I could have inserted one in. Oh well, I'm not gonna.
You know what? We could pull that. Aren't we still paying for that epidemic sound?
Yeah.
Or yes. You know what? I will try this weekend to pull some claps, some yays, some and then wah wah wah. So.
I thought we had the want was too.
You do? No, you have the wah 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 on your. I forget what it was called, the Roadcaster Pro.
That's
you
right.
have that on there. You have that, and you have a micro penis. That's micro penis is your favorite.
Micro penis. All right, guys. Let's talk about our sponsor. You can go to w.gg for your either hydration drinks, which I like, or you can get their Jitterless Energy Blend. Go to w.gg. Use promo code TheLoudSpot, all one word, for 10% off your order. It's really good. You guys will like it. I do enjoy it. So try it. Okay. We got a great show tonight. We're going to kick this off. Oh, yeah. I want to mention it's the beginning of the month. Dawn is back. We are bringing back Stump Sebastian on this episode.
Yeah, it was
applause.
Yeah. Or in our ghetto ass. That's it. That's all we got. That was low, wasn't it?
What? There we go. All right.
Yeah, it was low. I don't know why it was so low. I think it's because I was talking, but I don't know.
No, I heard it. I heard it fine. I heard it. I heard the ding. Okay. We're going to kick this off with news regarding the funeral portrait. Now, their singer Lee Jennings has been on this episode or on this podcast before. Great band. Their new song, I think we played it last week.
Yeah. A couple weeks ago. And then I was going through different news articles and I was like, oh shit, he's going on tour with Marilyn Manson. Right.
I'm thinking that's awesome. He's going on tour. Marilyn Manson's going back on tour. And they are getting backlash for touring with Marilyn Manson. And I get it, but I'm happy for them. Look, their bass player went on X, which is formerly known as Twitter. And I hate that name X. It's such a stupid name. Who owns it now? Elon Musk. You just call it Muskie.
No, it's just as bad. I don't call it Muskie.
It's just weird to say on X. I'm used to still saying Twitter. Anyways, the post has since on Twitter been deleted. So, of course, fans screenshot these things. So once you post something on social media and you have some sort of following, people are going to screenshot it for whatever the reason is. Once you delete it, it goes out there.
Yep.
I think famous for doing that, I think, was Roseanne Barr when she went on that rampage one time.
Right.
I don't know, did she go on a rampage or was she called out for it and then
it? I think she deleted it but then someone screenshotted it and it was something very political about a political candidate. And she used the term, I think it was like apes or monkeys or, bunch of something like that. And it just went and don't quote me on that, guys. If I said it wrong or something like that, don't quote me on it. But it was something along those effects. And she deleted it not long after she posted it because she says that she was hyped up on fucking sleeping pills or some shit bullshit like that. Then the normalized.
that Ambien can make some people do some fucked off shit. I'm
I
sorry.
think it
I
might have been Ambien.
I know. Do you remember that time, Don, that on Snapchat when you posted your penis on there and it was like huge?
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm telling you.
Ambien night just got away from me.
I'm telling you, it just was one of those things. So I don't know if it was if it was a true thing or if it wasn't a true thing, because I'm not gonna say that it wasn't. But come on, to me, if you post it, like when Sebastian posts some things, I know how much he's had to drink.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, where he's at, what he's doing. I know. He posts
yet.
exactly. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning, it is a party night. Jason's over. Someone's over at the house. Feed him alcohol.
I'm sometimes over here hanging out.
I haven't been over there in months. I'm
then
not taking the blame.
And you know what? Before now, I want to talk about this for a second. I have been on this really good health kick, and I've been drinking beet juice and making tons of healthy dinners and eating clean. I have been. What are you shaking your head no for?
I'm shaking
Beet
my
juice
head.
is good for you.
It's because it sounds like you want. Why don't you just say CrossFit? Just say CrossFit and get it over with.
I'm not doing CrossFit. I'm
CrossFit.
running.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna do this for another maybe couple weeks, and then you're gonna quit. And like the rest of us, at least Don and I, we don't even attempt this stuff because we know we have a life and we don't care about being healthy.
I don't know. I lost 9 pounds.
Thick and proud.
I've lost 9 pounds in 2 weeks eating clean and running every day. Yes, I have.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
not.
but
You didn't have to lose weight though, okay? You ain't thick like my ass is. So
Right.
you eating
Don-
healthy and all that stuff isn't because you want to lose weight. It's because
No.
it's
it's
because
not.
you were looking like shit.
Yeah,
See,
I don't want to lose weight. I
at
know
the end
because
of the
Don
day,
hold on. Don calls me. She goes, "You look like shit." So I was like, I looked in the mirror. I was like, I think I look good. And then I look at the pictures. I'm like, I do kind of look like shit. I was like,
Well, because at the
so
end
I
of
wanted a healthier lifestyle because I don't want to, dude. I got so many people dying like from heart attacks and shit, and I'm not, I party and stuff. So I drink a lot. I stay up late. I don't get a lot of sleep. So my blood pressure is always high. So I'm thinking I got to be better. So Don called me out. That inspired me to.
Well,
be
I'm going to call
a
you out
better
on
person.
something. I'm going to call you out on something. You can exercise all you want to, but shitty attitudes are shitty attitudes.
Hey, I got a good. I've been waking up in a great mood. I don't yell at Sam so much anymore.
No, you're right. It's not too
See?
bad. I usually get midday yells at. Like today was one of those, hey, you didn't change the time in the calendar. And I was like, yeah, well,
I didn't yell at you. I was double
So
checking.
how are you getting special treatment? But yet I meet him one time for lunch and I don't get special treatment. I get yelled
Well,
at.
we've been taking it easy on you. We've been taking it easy on you.
Well,
That's why.
yeah, he didn't. He was face
Well,
to face with me.
no.
I ain't seen him in a month.
I know he hates everyone equally though.
I still bought lunch and gave you a hug.
All right, let's go back to funeral for a portrait
Okay.
real quick, guys. So yes, the bass player posted something and basically says, "Hey guys, we play 200 cap rooms. All right."
I got the quote. I got the quote.
Okay,
right
fine.
here. Okay,
All right.
here's what was posted. There's 2 parts to it. The first part is, I'm sorry, my band that has consistently played 200 cap venues for 7 years plus has a chance to open shows in front of thousands of people, and people want to be upset by it. So
All right, so let's give this. Let's give a little insight. The backlash is from their fan base, the fan base that calls themselves Funeral for a Portrait fan base. Okay, so it's not just necessarily random people out there from maybe Marilyn Manson camp or anything like that. It's their own fan base that actually listens to their music and digests their content.
Okay, but are people jumping on the bandwagon without even being a fan of the funeral portrait, seeing these people commenting and
Probably.
then wanting to jump in on it, not even knowing any fucking songs that they play?
Yeah, probably. Don, we've seen this before. How many times on every band, people will jump on that thread and just bash that band without even listening or digesting that band or understanding. So on this situation, I think it's one of those things where I like what he's saying. He's saying, "Hey, listen, guys, we and they have been. They've been grinding the 100 to 200 cap rooms for 7+ years. They haven't really jumped out there as a national headlining act. They're a supporting act by best. They're great people. Okay, so I'm not bashing.
They're a good band. On top of that,
Yeah.
their music sounds really good.
But they actually get some, and then because people don't like Marilyn Manson and the recent events of Marilyn Manson, sexual charges, SA charges, I should say, that has been settled out of, they've all been settled, either settled out of court, and I think some are still going through court or through litigation itself. They're automatically getting bashed due to the fact is from their own fans and maybe potentially people that don't listen to them. I want to say this is from their fans. That's the reason why the bass player made the post.
Right. And then, but I don't know why he even deleted. I get why he deleted. I'm sure someone probably said, dude, delete that. But he continues on the post.
Management said that.
Yeah, I'm sure. He continues on the post. If you truly know the people we are, and you know the grind we've been on, you wouldn't be mad. If what we are doing isn't affecting your life personally, then why get mad about it? You weren't a fan before, and that's fine. No one is forcing anyone to go to these shows. Look, here's the deal. You're gonna play with Marilyn Manson. They're not doing it. Of course, they're on paper and on everything. They're there to support Marilyn Manson on the tour, but they're doing it for themselves. They're doing it to get more recognition, to get more people to listen to their music because they know they don't suck. And for that, I am not mad. I'm not mad about it at all. I respect them. I think they're good people. No one should be mad at them. If you support the band and like them, no matter who they're opening for, be happy that there's going to be more fans that are going to listen to them and support the band themselves.
Yeah. Don, would you agree to that?
I go to concerts to see the bands that I like. If there happens to be a band that I don't like,
that's when you go get a beer.
Tune them out. I go in line to get me a drink, or that's whenever I take my bathroom break or something like that. I never don't go to a concert because I don't like somebody that's one person that's playing at it. And that's people really don't do that.
Right. You remember that time that Spirit Box was going to go out with Ronnie Radke? You remember that time? And then they ended up backing out.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what makes me mad about that is you and your management knew when Ronnie Radke reached out and you said yes, and they put you on the flyer. And then all of a sudden when it was announced, and then you got backlash from your fan base. And I put the air quotes, guys, for those of you guys listen to audio, your fan base, and they're like, oh, how could you support him? Hey, look, you know what? You could have had a great tour with potentially a decent band that was headlining, that potentially drew thousands of people. Now, granted, Spirit Box has come into their own, and they've been able to pull. Now, I will say this, and I know I'm gonna get some hate on this, and Sebastian loves hate. So I do not listen to Spirit Box all that much. I don't see what the big pull is with Spirit Box. Look, Courtney's a great vocalist, but the music just is blasé faire. Is that the French word we're looking for?
I'm with you. Oh, oui.
Yeah. I don't know if that's but it's not great to me. It doesn't stand out. It doesn't make me want to listen to them more and more and more. Like maybe like Sleep Token. I listen to Sleep Token. I'm like, ooh, this is good. I like this more and more and more. But it just upset me that they would go off on the tangent and say, oh, we're not doing this because our fans say we shouldn't do this. First of all, those fans will leave you just as quick as someone else. But I understand in this day and age, they want to play by the rules. They want to keep as many fans as possible as they're growing. If there were someone like Foo Fighters or someone big at the top, if they were top dogs, they probably wouldn't care as much.
That's the thing that is weird to me is all these bands that are complaining, they're the bottom of the barrel bands. They're the ones that are playing before the big name, and they are bitching about the big name. I'm sorry, but that big name is pulling in their people themselves. And so it is getting them a new fan base. And so they need to look at that instead of just.
Well, the Funeral Portrait is not complaining. They're actually defending Marilyn Manson by saying, look, we're going to support him.
Oh, they're not defending Marilyn Manson. They're defending themselves by playing with Marilyn Manson. They're not defending Marilyn Manson and what Marilyn Manson has done. They're defending their band, saying they get to play in front of thousands of people now instead of a 200 cap room.
Exactly. And that's how it's supposed to be. They're moving up, and so they should be happy of who they can get with that's bigger name to bring them.
I think that before I play this first song, I think that this backlash that the band's getting is going to draw really get more people to listen to them to
Mhm.
see what they're about. You know, bad publicity is still good publicity, is what they say. I
Yeah,
think the big
Sebastian's
thing-
been trying for years. He's like gone naked in the streets of Oklahoma. It just doesn't work. No one. We still have 3 people listening to us. 3 people.
the bass player should not have deleted that. I bet it would have went viral. I mean, it's going viral with him already deleting it. People are paying attention to it. I don't think he should have deleted it though. I
No.
get why he did it, but people are now that don't know who the funeral portrait is, they're going to check him out. Marilyn Manson still has a big fan base. They're going to check him out. So anyways, I'm happy for them, Lee, and the rest of you guys in the funeral portrait. Best of luck on your tour with Marilyn Manson. Okay, what's our first song tonight?
So Andy Black is back with his band Black Veil Brides, and they got a new song called Bleeders, and we're gonna promote premiere, right? Well, it's not premiered; it's been out for a while. So right here on the Loud Spot, check it out.
Would you ever believe that a fire is set each time I try to sleep? With all the beautiful friends that you always depend to stay in the light of fame, they want you there to save a life, but only if you're dressed in what they like. You sing for fun and fall away. You're
Snoop Dogg made ice cream though. I had Dr. Bombay's is what it's called, or Dr. Bombay ice cream.
He's a stoner, the ultimate snack for stoners, fucking
Right.
ice cream.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh well, see,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know. Well, but he's he's done all kinds of foods, and I think his cereal was I don't know if it was a flop. I think they were getting sued by like Fruity Loops or something like that.
Yeah,
It was
Fruit
called
Loops.
Fruit Loops. Yeah.
Fruity Loops.
Anyways, have you heard? I don't know if you just buy this in LA. I've never seen Dr. Bombay ice cream, but I don't really. When I go shopping, I don't buy ice cream. I mean,
They don't have it here in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't go shopping.
Yeah, and I also don't go. Yes, I do. I went shopping today and I bought a coconut. And I bought some mango. I bought some mango, a fresh coconut.
Yeah, you bought stuff for your chicken.
No, but the coconut's not for the chicken though. The coconut was not for the chicken. The coconut was for me to eat because I like to. If you get people don't know this. If you get a wine quart or wine bottle opener, and you screw it into one of the little 3 dots on the top of the coconut,
Right.
It's actually really easy to do. You can just stick a straw in there and drink the coconut water fresh. And the coconuts are not. I had to learn how to do it. But grab the coconut and you get like a mallet. And,
Crack it inside.
And you just hit it a few times. You bang it, and eventually it just cracks down the middle. It's easy.
All right. First of all, the coconut. If you take the coconut, the 3 dots are at the top. You turn it to the side, and you crack it. You crack it horizontal, not vertical. You crack it horizontal to those 3 dots, and it cracks really quick. Now the only problem is you're going to waste a lot of coconut water out of there.
Now
that's why you put the wine. That's why you drink it first.
I know that. Well, that's because you guys are alcoholics and you have the 3 dots. 1 dot is going to have a funnel in it to put your rum in it, and the other one is going to have to put your vodka in it, and then the last one's your straw. So
and then you drink it. I've been drinking it fresh, and you know what? I also bought mangoes and lime, and I made this really good chicken seasoning today. Anyways, okay, back to
put the lime in the coconut and shake it.
But we didn't put any limes in the coconut. I wonder if that would taste like if you put lime juice in the coconut water. Okay,
that's great.
Let's talk about the flavors of Snoop Dogg's ice cream, which are. I wonder if he made it up himself or if there's like a whole marketing team behind him making it up.
I'm sure there's a marketing team that was all high with him when this happened,
and just puts his name on it. All right. So the original 8 flavor, or the original 7 flavors, then there was an 8th one that came out, and now there's a few more. So you got bonus track brownie, sounds good. Cocoa cream cookie dream. We got rolling in the dough. That means 2 things. I'm sure that's like a cookie dough ice cream. S'more vibes, syrupy waffle sundaes, but days is DAZE. Oh, that's the stoner one. The stoners are eating that one.
Oh yeah,
that's
and
the
then
one they want.
Then it feels a little racist. I ain't gonna lie. Waffles and chicken. That's kind of the vibe I get. Yeah. So I ain't go a little racist. Thanks, marketing team. Good job.
Yeah. They're all white dudes too.
They're all white dudes. Yeah.
Yeah. Tropical sherbet swizzle. Is it sherbet or sherbet?
Sherbet.
But this says sherbet from what I read online. Tropical sherbet swizzle. I don't know. Then they got birthday party came out. And then the newest one, they're coming out with 3 new flavors this year. One just dropped. It's called strawberry dream cream.
This actually sounds pretty good. It's almost like orange sickle with vanilla. But strawberry and vanilla. Ooh,
I didn't think about that. That sounds good.
Exactly.
And then they have 2 new flavors dropping that I don't think they're announced yet. But anyways, he also makes wine, and the wine's not very good.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's called like 19 something.
Yeah, 19 crimes or
19 crimes. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's something crime.
I wonder if he committed 19 crimes before he got famous, and that's why they called it.
Probably. We know at least of 2.
He did a lot more.
Right.
That he got caught with. I guess.
But the greatest thing about Snoop Dogg is he is an entrepreneur. Like, it doesn't end at music. He's done stuff with Martha Stewart. And they have a bunch of lines out, stuff out, whether it's food or whether it's, cutlery type stuff. They've done stuff together, and he loves Martha Stewart. That's his homegirl, as he would say. So, PR.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't stop at just one thing because he understands that he Snoop Dogg is the icon, and everything else after that, whatever he puts his name on, if it can make money, let's try it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
well,
Sebastian. Like Sebastian waiting to get famous so he can put his name on everything.
Oh, I
He
will.
would have. Yeah, I know you will.
Yep.
You will have energy drinks. You will, and you don't even do energy drinks. You will have like home renovation stuff, like Merry Maids or something like that, and you don't even clean your house at the
I'll do
end of the day.
whatever.
Yeah, you
I
don't
make the
care.
money.
That's
I
it.
don't care.
I mean, but do you
But-
blame him? Like, there's the coolest thing, and I just saw it on Diego's page. You guys remember Diego? Diego used to be on the show. He has a an elf on the shelf, a Snoop Dogg elf on the shelf. Yeah. And I think it's called something like Snoop on a stoop or something like
Yeah,
that.
Snoop on a stoop.
Yeah. So, you know,
What?
I commend him for it.
Did you
Except
know
for that Snoop, except for there's one thing, Snoop, I will not give you credit for, and that Snoop line bullshit that you went through, that phase of being reggae, and it sucked like ass. I will not give you that.
when
ever.
he was Snoop Lion, I guess, for a little bit.
It was
But, okay.
horrible.
But he also has Mama Snoop maple syrup and Mama Snoop oatmeal. And it's like his mom, I think, like an Aunt Jemima, but it's like this is mom.
Yeah.
Picture in the thing over there. So
Well, you guys remember Aunt Jemima disappeared from us because of the whole how do we say this in a nice way? The woke agendas that has been going on. Like me, I used to buy Aunt Jemima syrup all the time. I don't care if it had her on it. I know it was good. And Mrs. Butterworth is another one. And they're gone.
I forgot why I forgot the whole reason why they're getting rid of her, they got rid of her. But anyways, okay, let's go into Stump Sebastian.
Hold on. So yeah, it was racism. It was because they were black on it.
But why take her off just because she was a black?
She was
lady?
black. Yeah, that's it.
Why you got to take her off the syrup because she was black? That's racist though to do that.
I know.
There was a bigger meaning behind it.
They were claiming racism because she was a slave and it was, it was profiting on their town. Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's right. I totally forgot that they've kind of just using her image, I guess.
Yes.
They pulled off several images off several different things because of that.
And
there's even been schools here in Oklahoma that have had to change their names because they pulled it was racist to have it. And it was a Indian. I mean, Oklahoma is native. And it had an Indian in there, and they had to change the name of the school because of it.
But don't worry, Sebastian. There has been no Puerto Ricans involved in any of this, so you're good.
We're still safe.
Yet.
Well, they haven't created anything, so
yeah.
Sebastian didn't want to do that.
That's right.
That was good. Okay, let's go. So there was one time there was a joke that says, "Why is there a lot of Mexican jokes, but there's no Puerto Rican jokes?" And I forgot. I said like why, and someone says because no one just wants to make fun of people who don't do anything and sit on an island all day, or something like like that. So I forgot the joke, but anyways, okay. Now let's go ahead, Dawn. Lead us in.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yep.
Yeah.
But don't worry, this will all be edited anyway.
So with my time off, I have been pondering because, Sebastian claims that he knows pop or punk, rock, metal. And I've been stumping him a lot. He ain't been getting anything right here lately. Mm-mm. So I think he actually likes different music. So tonight, we're going to test that theory and see if he actually knows different genres. You excited? I know I am.
Sometimes he knows, sometimes he doesn't. It's time to Stump Sebastian.
All right. First one. You ready?
God, I'm going to screw these up too.
Yeah, exactly.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. This is going to...
Before you go and get old, hurry up before your blood runs cold. None of us
I like that. I don't know who that is. Oh, you know what? I think is that Yellow Wolf?
No.
That was a good guess though.
It was. What do you guess, Sam?
First of all, did you record it from his house or whoever's house? That was like the worst recording ever.
Yeah.
It's definitely okay. So
Must have been the
I don't
Misfits
know.
then. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
Worst
not the
recording.
Misfits.
Yeah, I know.
That one is actually Shinedown.
Oh,
Their,
my
their
God.
new song
That's their
special.
That's their
it
new
is.
song. Okay.
Yeah, so we came across that song, and Tiffany and I were like, "Yeah, we're not. It's too slow for this podcast. We're not going to play it." It was one of those ones that if we cut to Sebastian, he'll probably be crying. He'll have like a tear in his eye, and I was like, "Nope, we can't have that."
Well, see, I had to keep one rock in there, just to give him the benefit of the doubt that he does know his rock music.
I don't listen to Shinedown that much. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay,
He hates
well,
Shinedown.
This
That's
one you have interviewed this next band, so you might want to get it right, or they might be offended.
I don't
Nah,
care.
we don't give a
No?
shit.
I don't give two shits.
You and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body.
Is that a cover song?
It's a cover song on top of that. So
I have no idea who that is. I interviewed them.
the only thing I can think is Saving Jackie.
No, it's not Saving Jackie. That doesn't sound nothing like Saving Jackie. It was God. I have no clue who that is.
You actually used to talk about them a lot whenever I first met you.
Is it Non-Point?
Yes.
No, you said girl though. You said like
no,
girl.
No, she did it.
No,
I heard girl. So that's why I went to Saving Jackie.
No, it's not. I said you've interviewed this band, and if you don't get it right, they might get offended. And then whenever I told him that he used to talk about them all the time when I first met him, he was like, "Yeah."
Well, I was thinking it might have been Non-Point. But first, I was like, no, because they do that cover song. Is that that cover song that came out like a few years back?
When Doves Cry.
Okay, yeah, that's an older song. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Elias, I will tell you that it's probably not your best cover song. I know you can sing better than that.
I like that cover song. Okay, next song. We got to roll here. Take me down to the old dear city where the
are you
and the girls are pretty. No,
gonna cut it. It's not a cover, is it?
No, that's not a cover. Is that a cover?
No, it's not a cover.
I like that.
This ain't Texas.
Oh, no, there you go. He knows. He knows. First of all, stop. He knows this one because he told me how great this album was, and I said I'm about ready to quit this damn.
You know what I called him? A traitor.
Traitor. Yeah.
Go ahead. You're ready to ding the bell.
Go ahead, tell us.
That was Beyonce.
Yeah. See, you're not a rock person. You're not a rock person. You got that. I
like everything. I don't need to stick to one. I'm my own person. That's who I am.
So I thought it was a drunk night because he's like, you know what's great? And a great album is this new Beyonce country album. And I said, get the fuck, you just fucking keep walking. Keep walking.
I messaged that to you when I was at the gym because I listened to the whole thing while I was working.
I know.
The whole album's not that great, but there are some songs out there I do like. And hey, I'm allowed to like what I like. I don't give a shit.
No, you're right. You're right. And this song obviously was a pretty decent one for her first country album. And we got a couple more bands that are going to be coming out with country albums, like Post Malone. He's coming out with a country album. But I will back this one up because
I disagree. Okay, there's certain people that can cross over. There's certain rock bands that can cross over into country. There's certain, Jelly Roll. He's on the top of the country and the rock and the pop. So yes, but Beyonce has been pop her whole career. She started out with a 3-people group. It has always been pop, and she does not scream country. And to me, it just screams fake, and that she's trying to get herself back because she fell off. And so she's trying to jump on the country bandwagon because right now it's popular and people are crossing over. She needs to go back where she was. Sorry.
And
I like some of her songs.
That's why
I'm not
Sebastian liked
a Beyonce basher. I'm just saying that this is just absolutely ridiculous.
You know what? We're not even going to get to the third song tonight because I'm enjoying this conversation. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to skip the third song. We will play the second song before the band Pigweed comes on. I want to talk about this a little bit more because I think that it's when people force. Here's what I don't like about the beat. There are aspects to it I don't like about Beyonce doing this. First of all, the whole album isn't country. Okay. It's like this song. And everything else kind of R&B still, okay? But I don't dislike it, but I don't think if you force yourself to do a country album, but you're not a country artist, it's not real. It's not meaningful to you. It's just you're just doing it to get a new fan base, but it's not genuine. That's a better word. It's not genuine. So Post Malone doing country is not genuine. Maybe he does listen to country. I don't know. It's like
hold on, stop. Yeah, you've seen him singing country and metal and all kinds of other stuff before he even got famous. So this guy looks like he should be a metal artist with half the appearances that he's made and all the tattoos. But I can't believe you. Well, first of all, we'll wait until Post Malone comes out with his music and then we'll make it.
I will actually.
There's already one song already out there with Morgan Wallen. So, all right, let's take a look real quick at Halocene's new song, "Just Won't Die," right here on the Loud Spot.
Just won't die.
당당히 소축하고 product, fame and fortune and misery. But you should know that I'm guilty is how I treat my referee behind the screen. So scream your musings, your share of lies. But there's a few things that you should know. A child of isolation, no father to guide. Surviving those sensations, and still I am alive.
won't die.
All right, we are back. We are here with David and Moe from a band called Pigweed, who hasn't been on the Loud Spot probably in a couple years. I think David was on here.
Episode 106, actually.
Dang.
Wow, yeah.
400 something now. Almost
Yeah,
500.
That's right.
So David messages me on Facebook, wants to come on the podcast, and I'm like, well, what's going on with Pigweed? So I dive into Pigweed a little bit, and I dive into what David's doing. David actually has a lot of things going on. So I go to first thing I do is I go to Pigweed's Facebook page, right? And I'm like, they haven't made a post since 2022 on the Facebook page. Now, I did have the privilege of seeing Pigweed live here in Oklahoma City. That was a fantastic concert. You guys had the stage presence was awesome. But I go to David's page, and you have a new Facebook page that you are currently working on, but it's not out right now. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes. We winded up going through a couple of member changes, and not be pointing people out, but
Point them out, D. Point them out. That's what I'm here for. We want the drama. We want the Facebook drama, right? The people want the drama.
Pretty much, we had to let Doughboy go. Things weren't clicking, and he decided to do some things that were just totally not cool. We had some changes and stuff, and pretty much winded up getting together and just kind of talking everything out, and just realizing, that we're all brothers, and we're all human. We get in arguments, we get into our little fights, we get in our little moods, you know what I mean? But at the very end of it, the main core of Pigweed is the members that we have now, which are all the original members. I call them the original members because that's when the band really started, is when we found the right members.
Start taking off. I like it.
Mo, you can't talk shit because you don't show up to a lot of shows. Like, there's a lot of times you're like, I gotta work. I can't.
I got hey, do you guys remember that movie? God, what was that? Remember? God, it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah,
the Mars planet one. Which one's that one?
Oh, it's
Total Recall. Total Recall. Remember when that guy says, "Hey man, I got 5 kids to feed, man." That's me, baby. I only got 3 though. Yeah. I'm not like D. Hey D, how many kids you got now?
He's got like 17.
I got 5 kids too, Mo.
I got 5 kids to feed.
I want to know why Sam has a Mexican accent all of a sudden when he's talking to you guys, where that accent did not exist.
Well, Sam had the privilege of hanging out with us for a little while, so
exactly.
We threw some bean and cheese down his throat, and it all kicked in.
It's because we just had Fiesta Week here in San Antonio, so he feels inspired.
That's right. And then on top of that, I lived in Yuma, Arizona in a Mexican household. So, ándale pues. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
As soon as I start talking to anyone from San Antonio, it happens immediately. Naturally.
Hey, it's almost like when you're around your other friends and you start saying the N-word.
No, I don't.
That's Sebastian. That's Sebastian right there.
Depending on how drunk I get and who I'm around.
Oh man!
But he puts a hard A at the end of it.
David, what inspires you to? Because you've been kind of out of it. You haven't done a lot. It seems like as far as music in a couple of years. Did you recently just get inspired to kind of come back? Was there something that kind of kept you down?
Well,
were you depressed? What was going on?
What was going on was, me, Mo, all the guys in the band, we're all musicians at heart. So it never went away. It was just that once we got off the Head PE tour, I turned around and I looked at the guys that were remaining, because at that point we had already I believe Funky was he had to stay at home and take care of his wife, so it was just Chugs, me, and Fletcher.
Hey,
And
she's doing a lot
anyways,
better though. She's doing
yeah,
awesome. That's great.
Good,
um,
good.
yeah, we prayed for her a lot, and yeah, she's doing great. So, but at that point, I just kind of we got home, and the bus was kind of breaking down, and I just kind of looked around, and I just sat there for a minute, and I was like, man, I put us on the grind for 7 years, where we were just touring left and right, from East Coast to West Coast, and you could just see the wear and tear on everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, except for
When I
me, I still have
Yeah.
except for
my nice
Mo,
glowing
Mo
skin
looks
because
great.
I never went to the tour
Yeah, that's because Mo never showed up. Mo never
because
showed
I
up.
never showed up. Yeah.
Nope.
But it's when and to be honest with y'all guys, when I got off that tour, I was very overweight. I weighed like 380. All the
Hey, but he
fast
lived
food
up to
and
the
just kind
name,
of
Big D. That's what it was.
and it was that moment where I said, you know what, I'm a musician. Pigweed's never going to go anywhere, and I've made us strong enough to where I believe that our fan base will stay there as long as I stay, somewhat relevant in their eyes. Because at that time I knew that me, Chugs, everyone in the band, we needed to have a little time to correct ourselves health wise, because we're not going to give you 100% if we don't feel 100%. You know what I mean? And after 7 years of grinding, doing 7, 8 tours a year, and then paying for half of those tours when we started because nobody knew who we were, it just put a big wear and tear. And so I had to take a step back and say, okay, Pigweed's strong enough to where I can step back and focus on myself. So I told the guys, I said, let's take a break for like 6 months, and we'll go in the studio. We'll start recording a new album, and then we'll be ready to roll again. Well, within those 6 months, at the time, we had a drummer, which is still a very good brother of ours. And we miss him dearly. And I still talk to him every day. Juju. He winded up getting in a wreck right before we were coming back from the break, and literally shattered his hip, put a hole through his knee. I mean, just it was terrible. We were very surprised that he even survived.
I
So at
saw.
that point, I was like, "Oh shit, what are we gonna do, man?" Like, because we didn't want anybody else. I mean, we have Thor and we had Juju, and to me, those are our drummers. Like, whether it's either one, I mean, they're both brothers of mine and they're both family. So it was just kind of like, what the fuck are we gonna do? So I had a couple buddies of mine that I'd met on tour, Chris, um, and he played in a band and he is extremely good. And he winded up offering to come in and fill in for us until we, got things situated. And then at that time, that's when Thor, our original drummer, found out what was going on, and we just started kind of talking, and he was ready to come back. Um, So at that time, we all kind of talked and decided that that would probably be the best thing at the moment.
You
Not
can
saying
tell.
we didn't want Juju in the band. It was just the best thing that Pigweed could do at that moment. So at that point, that's when, Funky hit me up, everyone. And, me and Funky kind of had our little offspring a little bit, but he came back to me and pretty much, he apologized to me and I apologized to him for whatever. And like I said, we're brothers. I've known Funky for over 30 years. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna let some bullshit come between me and him, whether we're in Pigweed or not.
Yeah.
So I was just letting time fly by, and I'm just blessed that the Lord put it in his heart for him to give me a call. And it just winded up that the original members from Pigweed at that moment, me, Chugs, Funky, Thor, Fletcher, and Mo, were like, we're all ready.
That's good.
And
Yeah, it's a
soon as
brotherhood.
all the original members said, we're ready, I got scared because
Ah,
y'all have no fucking idea what's about to come for you. We've been through a lot, especially me, and I got a lot to fucking say. And this album, it's going to be real straight from the heart. So a lot of songs you're going to be able to feel the message that we're trying to get to you. And then there's going to be other songs that you're going to definitely get the message because I'm pissed. So, um, just, I tell people this new album's going to be coming out. I know it's taken a while. Everybody's been hounding me and Mo. I've been hounding Mo. Mo's been hounding me. It's just work schedules. We're trying to make things happen here. So, and they're starting to get together. So, but what I'm telling them is the album that's going to be coming out is worth waiting for because it is not like any other person's album out there. Most bands you get their album and it sounds very similar to the last one or the same or in the same little genre area. This album, me and Mo have had plenty of time to just throw different songs, slower songs, faster songs, different style songs. And we've kind of chosen a variety of music to when you get this album, you're going to be able to go, you know what? I'm in like a a POD, Limp Bizkit kind of mood, and I got Pigweed in here. This track and this track kind of has that flow feeling of it, or I feel like slamming to some Slipknot, some heavier stuff. That same album that Pigweed just put out's got some badass tracks on there as well. They're going to be able to go that album and have a little bit of everything.
On
So
that same
if they're
note,
happy,
on
they're
that same note
sad.
though, on that same note, I've been telling D for a long, long time because I don't know if you guys know, because D used to be on percussion and he used to do some backup vocals. And then at the start of that time, man, I've always told D he shines when he screams and when he raps. Man, we have a couple of songs that oh my goodness, man, his rapping is awesome. I'm an old school, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, the type of rap guy. And Eminem, when he came out, holy cow, it was awesome. But to me, no, I'm not saying his lyrics, but just the way he flows, his rapping is pretty awesome. And so it kind of goes back to like he's talking about that Slipknot, the Limp Bizkit style. And I keep telling him, D, you got to do more of that. And part of the other conversation, I don't know if D wants to have this conversation, but since I can't go on tour too often, that I tell him, D, that's what we got to change it up. Do more of your rapping, man. That's to me. You guys haven't heard it too much, but man, his rapping is really, really, really awesome.
Well, I'm looking forward to the new album. I want to say this before we get you guys out of here. We're gonna play your one of your older songs called "Save Me." I do want to say this that you can tell, David, that you've been on this journey. I've seen it through your Facebook page. You've lost some weight. You've been working out, going to the gym. Either that or you're doing something. Is it like a jujitsu or is it just
Yeah, I do jujitsu. As a matter of fact, I just transferred to a different gym so I could get not a better professor, but the trainer that I have.
That's not true. He's rolling with the drunks at Fitzgerald. That's what he's doing.
D, you told me you're bulimic. You told me you eat the tacos and spit them back out. That's what you told me, dog. Come on.
Well, hey, guys.
I was a little bit on the sick side, so I had to just kind of take care of myself, man. And I stopped drinking. Dude, I was slamming pitchers of tea. I was going through a bag of sugar in like 2 days myself.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I said good when you said you were sick, but not good that you're getting good that you're taking care of yourself and not staying sick is what I meant by that. But hey, we do got to get out of here. So let's play your last song, your song that we're gonna play. It's called "Save Me." Real quick, just like within just 10 seconds here. Do you know when the album's gonna drop yet?
We are trying to drop it very close to Halloween.
All right.
So it's going to be at the end of October area.
All right.
And I'm pushing it on Mo. Look, he's already smiling. But I'm going to push the hell out of it to get out by Halloween.
Hey, hold on. Hey, D, I'm already in here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. I'm ready,
Let's
dog.
If you have the studio at your house, it's not fair.
D, where you at? Where you at? D, I'm ready.
Mo, no longer Big D, just D.
He's medium D.
Exactly.
He's medium D now.
Just so y'all know, I went from 382 pounds. I weigh 185 pounds now.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
I want Big D back.
We're out of here. Check out Save Me, and around Halloween, check out new Pigweed. I'm excited about Mo, David. Stay right there till after the outro. Well, fuck, never mind, because we're going to play their song first.
You see, there's a little bit of light in your misery, but you keep on pulling your shit. Not my problem, but still be your regret. So now I'm gonna just sit here and wait. I'm feeling like it's just a little late, because all the damn things you did to me, causing all this damn animosity. Right now I'm acting out loud, it makes me feel alive. What a crazy ass mental state, I think I'm trying to survive. We won't stop till the end. You said another angel's crucified, but I killed you once before. Well, damn, will you ever die? So now I'm gonna just sit here and wait. I'm feeling like it's just a little late, because all the damn things you did to me, causing all this damn animosity. Right now I'm acting out loud, it makes me feel alive. With a crazy ass mental state, I think I'm trying to survive. Right now I'm acting out loud, it makes me feel alive. Right now I'm acting out loud, makes me feel so alive. You wanna know why? Can't mess with the big nation. You wanna know why? Can't mess with the domination. See the fears that tears you down and let it eat you up inside. If you just take that hate and break it down, and then you'll kill away your pride. You'll tear your face apart from skin to bone if you just keep up your facade. You push away the ones you've always known, and in the end you're just a fraud. Why won't you save me? Why won't you save? Why won't you save me? Why won't you save? Why won't you save me? Why won't you save? Why won't you save me? Why won't you? No!
All right, guys, that's all the time we got. Peace out. Rock on. And much love. I almost
Yo,
did the
guys.
pink- I almost did that.
Yeah.
May 10th, we're going to be back in our hometown at Bonds. It's the return of Pigweed. Come out, support, and have a beer with us.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pin post has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.